Hello viewers, welcome. Today we're gonna see how can you create an account in GitHub and then you can start a discussion in a GitHub repository. So let's get started. So to create a GitHub account, at first you have to go to github.com in your browser, and then you can give your email address here. You can also click on sign up. And then I'm going to submitting my email address and then continue. So I'm gonna creating a password. You can create a strong password. Okay, I'm going to continue. Okay, seems like this name is not available. Oops. Okay, so this name is available, and then I'm gonna pressing continue. No, I don't wanna get product update. Okay, so we need to verify our account. Okay. So to rotate the object to the face, okay, we need to rotate the object. Oops. Okay. So we're done with verification. Now let's create an account. So they say they have sent me. Okay, I'm gonna saving it. They sent us an email in our email account. So you've got here. So let's copy it and then paste here. Okay. My student. Let's say continue. Okay. I wanna do collaborator coding community and nothing else. So let's continue. Okay, let's continue for free. So now we are done. We're now in our GitHub repository. So as it's for a new account, we don't have any repository. So we can create a repository if you want, and it's totally okay if you don't create a repository. So now let me show how can you go any repository and create a discussion. So I'm going to TIL programming course. So you can see now we are in a repository and we want to create a discussion here under this repository. Let's go to discussion, and then you can start a discussion here. So as you wanna post some of your code and problem, so you can just click here under the categories. You can see Q&A. So click here in the Q&A, then start a new discussion. So it's already in the Q&A. So create new discussion here. So you can add a level. For example, I wanna add a level problem with for loop. Or if you have a problem with software installation or anything else, you can just give a title and then ask the question here. So you can add some description, and then suppose you wanna add you wanna show a code where you have bugs. So how can you do that? Let me open a code and then show you how can you do that. For example, I have bugs, I have problem with this code. So how can I post this question? So I have copied and say something. I have problem with your code. So before pasting a code, just click on here code and then paste your code. Now here in this code it gives an error. I add the error below. Okay, so then add just copy paste the sorry just copy paste your error from your command prompt from your terminal so that we can understand. For example, put on here test.js. So we got an error, just copy the whole error message, then paste it over there. Again, code and paste your error. So after adding that, you just submit, start discussion. The discussion is now posted. So once someone give answer to a question, you'll find here, and if you come in the repository, if you have any problem, at first you should go to discussion and then search by category. If your answer is already answered, if your question is already answered, then try to understand from that question. And even if you don't understand the answer, then you have option to add a comment. For example, suggest an answer, write a reply. You can write a reply under the suggested answer. If your problem is totally different than the posted problem, then you can create a new question, new discussion. And you can also add level when you are adding a question. For example, here we have few levels: bug, duplicate, question, etc. So I think from now we'll use GitHub discussion to track our issues, and I will try to answer your problems here so that other people can understand. And one thing to mention is that you can add also screenshot of your code, for example, from here, and you can also add some link. Actually, you can add anything you want here in the section, and then just comment or post. So we'll try to track from here in this repository. So we suggest you to post your problems here in this repository so that we can track easily all the problems of our geospatial programming course, and other people also can get benefit of your question. Thanks for watching. Later you'll see how can you upload your code to your repository and keep record of your code.